good afternoon to rugby fans joining us in this live broadcast. It is the second Alice Cup. DS hosting this time. Anthony is making it way to Colombo. And joining in the commentary box today with me is Janidu.
A very good afternoon, Mathila. It's D.S Senanayake College hosting St. Anthony's for the second Alice Cup. Yes, these two teams did meet in the first round as well. The game was played in Kandy. The Antonians had the upper hand in that match, but of course, playing for a silverware, these two teams will definitely look to end the season. I'm pretty sure it's most probably the last game for both these teams for this season. So pretty sure both the teams will look forward to end the season in a high note. And of course, to all the fans joining with us, must be wondering that the Dialog Schools Rugby League did conclude last week, where Trinity College emerged as champions. Yes, of course, the season did come to an end, but still few schools will play few games for some silverwares. Yes, yesterday Isipathana took on St. Thomas's for Rizvi Ayub trophy, and of course today the Antonians will meet DS for the Alice Cup, and of course next week the all-important Bradby Shield. So more action to come, and of course we take a look at the weather as well. It's partly cloudy, the overcast conditions are looking absolutely brilliant for a spectacular game of rugby. It's 31 degrees Celsius and the wind speed is around 15 kilometers per hour. So the conditions looking brilliant for the game. It's quite a bit humid as well, but overall I feel like the conditions are brilliant for the game, and I'm pretty sure we are going to have a big game, Mathila.
Yes, indeed. Johnny, talking about the first time these two teams met this year, Anthony is dominated in that game back at Trinity Grounds, and it was a very good match. They showed very well how strong their forwards are, well as the back line. 2 intercepts there in that match. So DS knows what is coming their way, and both teams are very prepared, as they faced last year as well back in Ithavela for this first Alice Cup, and this is going to be a very good match. Any thoughts of how these two teams will be prepared to face against each other?
Well, yes, looking back at the super round of the season, I believe D.S Senanayake did compete in the ball segment, and Antonians did manage to play in the play segment. Of course, D.S Senanayake did well compared to that first round where they had a downfall, but in the ball segment they were absolutely brilliant. But on the other hand, for the Antonians, coming into the play segment, the results did not go anywhere. It's just that game against Anand where they were able to go through, and if we look at the results itself in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026 for the Antonians, look at that, 9 games played and only 4 wins and 5 losses. Starting the season with Isipathana, they lost their way 43 points to 14, and against the league champs Trinity 58 points to 5, and that third game and the fourth game against D.S Senanayake and Lumbini, against D.S Senanayake 21 to 17. So it was a close one, Mathila. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very challenging game today as well. And against Lumbini 31 points to 25. Yes, Sri Sumangala, even though in your screens it says that the Antonians won the match, Antonians didn't have the upper hand against Sri Sumangala. Sri Sumangala did bounce back strongly in that game. And heading into that super round, the game against Thurston, just a 2-point deficit. The game against St. Joseph, just a 3-point deficit. And yes, against Anand, there was a lot of talk that Anand will have a comprehensive win against Antonians, but the Antonians did manage to surprise Anand. But again, coming to the final game of the super round against St. Thomas's, 29 points to 10, that game did not go in favor of the Antonians as well. So it's a pretty up and down season for the Antonians, but I'm pretty sure they look forward to end it in a high note. But of course, a big challenge ahead for them today, because Lakwin Mantilaka and Ake Sampath, 2 key players in that forwards outline, will be missed due to illness. So pretty much a big challenge, but pretty sure it's going to be an interesting one.
Yes, indeed, Janidu. As we will see DS results in the league feature, as we can see both teams preparing the last warm-ups, and both teams will be looking to finish this year off in a good note. As we go to the features of DS, 9 played, 4 losses and 4 wins and 5 losses. They started the campaign with Sri Sumangala. Was a very close match, but Sumangala taking the win in the end, and Isipathana and DS was played at Royal Complex, I believe, and it was a very good match. In the end, they kept on playing well, DS, but Isipathana taking that upper hand in the second half and winning it. And St. Anthony's met in the third match of the league. It was a very close game. Anthony's dominated, but DS caught up, but wasn't enough in the last bit. And they met Trinity, the league winners, and it was a very tough match for DS. And their the second win rather, was with against first win was with Lumbini. That was played here, and was a very good game. Lumbini gave a good match, but DS held strong and got that win, first win of the league. And they met Prince of Wales back in Air Force grounds, and was played in big weather. It was a very, very, very rainy day, and but got that clutch victory. And played against Science and lost that into just 1 point in last minute try from Science. And they played Kingswood in the last 2 matches of the super round, and playing Kingswood in Bogamba is not the easiest of tasks, but Kingswood got that good victory. And last week they met Mahanama, and boy oh boy, that was a very close game, Janidu. In the last 10 minutes, one Alumex penalty will do it. Chamit Samarasinghe said, I'll get the points, and put the T in, and that was victory for DS.
Well, yes, looking back at the season, both these teams are at an equal average, Mithila, and of course, as we will head for a commercial break, do stay tuned with us as we will bring you team news and live action.
වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
සෑම නිවසකටම දැන් LG ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්. දිවයින පුරා පිහිටේ අබාන්ස් ප්‍රදර්ශනාගාරවලින්.
අපිටත් දැන් LG ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Rugby,
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi, Fun Tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
For passion. A competitive spirit. It's for the night owls. The hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fantamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
Welcome back to Havelock Park, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second Alice Cup happening here at Havelock Park between D.S Senanayake College and St. Anthony's College. Of course, like we mentioned before, both these teams did meet in the first round. As of course, we take a look at the ball segment points table where D.S Senanayake took place in the super round of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Plot twist, yes, Science College managed to clinch that ball title because Kingswood had the ball title in their hands, but they had to make sure that the last game against Lumbini that they have to go through. But of course, Lumbini College had other ideas, and Science College were the ball champs just by 1 point, and Kingswood College Kandy as ball runners up. And of course, D.S Senanayake did well in that ball segment, close games, but just didn't. The game against Science College and Kingswood College did not work in their favour, as Lumbini College ended up in 4th place, and Mahanama and Prince of Wales had to relegate into the B division, and of course inviting Dharmaraj College Kandy and Vidyartha College Kandy back again to that A division segment. And of course this is how the ball segment points table looked like, and screens. Now we will have the plate segment points table. As in Joseph's managed to win the plate segment with 30 points. Take a look at that. 5 games played, 5 wins, literally unbeaten in that plate segment. And take a look at the deficit, 11 points difference between the plate runners-up Thurston College, who managed to just win 3 games, but they have been spectacular as well. And Ananda College at 3rd, and St. Thomas's during the latter part of the super round, they did manage to win against the Antonians and Sri Sumangala College Kandy, and they have ended up in the 4th place in the plate segment with 14 points. And the Antonians only win against Ananda, and Sri Sumangala College, the super round was not up to the best from them. And take a look at that cup segment, Methila. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Trinity College Kandy. Yes, I think beginning of the season, Trinity College did look like a dominant team that where they could go back-to-back league champs. And Zaira College, this year has been a year of wonders for Zaira College, ending up as league runners-up, cup segment runners-up with 22 points. Yes, that last game against Isipatana did not work in favor of them, but nevertheless they've been able to end up as runners-up. And St. Peter's and Isipatana, who had a lot of grit towards this cup segment, they've had ups and downs, but two teams that improved massively moving forward in the season. And of course Royal College in 5th place, they did manage to beat Wesley, but yes, they will have a lot of questions, especially they are facing their biggest rival against Trinity College next week, the Bradby Shield first leg, so they will have a lot of questions to be answered. And Wesley College, not the season that they would have expected for, but yes, they had to end up as in the bottom in that cup segment points table. So a lot of plot twists, but Trinity just continuing what they left from last year, isn't it? They've been absolutely brilliant. The chemistry and of course the backdoor play that they play been absolutely brilliant. And it's not easy to end up as double unbeaten champions. But they've got to make sure that the Bradby Shield is what that will matter for them the most, because last year they ended up as league champs, but the Bradby Shield, Royal had the upper hand.
Yes, indeed, because whatever happens, a Royal coming to the Bradby is a different Royal, because they both are really hungry for that shield, because that is what makes Bradby so special. The hunger to get that silverware is brilliant, as Trinity will have to be prepared to any cause, because Royal will be bringing the game.
Yes, absolutely. As we see the fans for this game on your screens, yes, probably they must be having a hard time as well. It's much humid outside as well, but of course both the teams will look forward for a great game of rugby. As once again we will head for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned with us, ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
LG Dual Cool Inverter බයෝසමන යන්ත්‍ර 70%ක් දක්වා විදුලි ඉතිරි කරමි. රුපියල් 2,19,990ක් වැනි අදාහගත නොහැකි තීමනාවකට අභාන්සුවීම පමණයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
හඳුන්වාදන කීස් ක්‍රෙස්ට් අල්ටිමේට් ක්‍රිස්පි චිකන් එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එක. ක්‍රන්චි කටගැස්මකට ක්‍රිස්පි චිකන් තයි. ස්පයිසි වයිබ් එකට ස්පයිසි ක්‍රිස්පි චිකන් ස්ට්‍රිප්. ෂෙයා කරන් කන්න ක්‍රිස්පි චිකන් පොප්කෝර්න්. රස ඩබල් කරන බාර්බිකියු සෝස් සමග කීස් ක්‍රෙස්ට් අල්ටිමේට් ක්‍රිස්පි චිකන් එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එක.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamare.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Kitchen එක අබාන්ස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න කිචන් එක අබාන්ස් කරන්න
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamare.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
උස්වත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes, too fresh.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system. Sri Lanka's #1 and the most trusted aluminium brand.
Havelock, we have both teams stepping into battleground. Both teams prepped and ready because it's a cracker of a match on your way. And Janidu, the atmosphere is electric. We have both supporting crowds vocal as this will be a match to watch.
Yes, absolutely. Fabulous scenes in your screens. Both the teams are playing for the traditional rivalry. It's good to see such traditions being followed as this encounter. They look forward to for a greater future as both the teams line up for the introduction proceedings as well as most probably will be followed by the college anthems as well.
Yes, indeed. Both teams ready for the anthems. We'll go ahead with the proceedings. Sanidu playing for your school and singing the last anthem. Maybe a few players here for the last time wearing that jersey. That's a moment you'll never forget, as long as you live, actually.
Yes, absolutely. I believe wearing that first 15 jersey for your college is a huge privilege and an honor. And of course, being the last game for the season, pretty sure the last years must be feeling a bit emotional as well. As we take a look at the outfit today for the Antonians, a lot of changes in that starting 15 Methila. The front row, Tarusha Manage, Nirmal Sellahava and Neha Nanayakar, Lakwin Mantilaga and Ake Sampath will be left off due to illness. And Dinuka Jayasundar is not in the starting 15 as well. Sharon Jayatunga and Mohammad Ubaid at the second rows. And the third row will be Mohammad Thani. Chandira Galapitake moves to number 8. Joshua Gunawardhana at right flank. Andy and Anthony gets to start today at scrum half. Ravishka Gunawardhana, Mukti Kotikara the centre, and Govindaraj Habit will continue from last week. And of course, Resandu Bandara gets his opportunity as well today. And the Hampere at fullback, and Johan Gunawardhana, who has been spectacular this season for the Antonians at their right wing, will look to put an impact on today's game as well. Netsara, Fraser, Jayasundara, Dharmadasa, Vithanage, Gunasekara, Rahim, Suel and Umair will be the replacements for the Antonians.
Moving on to the DS outfit, we have the front row, Tamil, Praveen Lakmal and Viruja Jayatilaka. Not much changes there. And Satila Anuranga and Sanu Pereira will be the lock pair for this match. And we have Dushala Ishmantha and Inshan as the two flankers, and D.S Senanayake coming into this match as number 8. Because Dimat Bogawat was out of this match due to injury. We wish him a speedy recovery. And we have Liara Vikramasinghe as the scrum half. Buddhi Darusiru coming from 15 to 10 for this match, as skipper Tatira Pereira will be the centre, taking with Yasudha Ravindra. And Chamit, Kushan and Sujiva will be the 3 players in the back. As replacements will go with Pawan, Edward, Sanidu, Sajad, Manage, Kaushika and Veer Singh, Fernando and Abesekar. So few changes in the DS outfit as well, because Timat went off with a knee injury in the last Manama match. So few changes in both teams, and we'll be looking to head into this match with flying colours. As you can see in the man on the screen, the man of the middle, Viranga and Nalin and Chamika will be the 2 ARs for this match.
Well, yes, while the match officials have a huge duty on their shoulders, both the teams with D.S Senanayake on the other hand with a few positional changes. But looking at the Antonian outfit, it's a wholesale change, isn't it? Feels like Coach Salyu Kumar, maybe he wants to use his senior members in the second half. Not too sure what the plan is, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, getting these boys an opportunity in the last game of the season. Yes, there will be pressure, but that will be something valuable for the next season ahead. Most of these players can play in the next season. I'm pretty sure that's the idea. Could be the idea. But on the other hand, D.S Senanayake coming with their strong man starting 15. Yes, of course, Bogawat, a very important player in that forwards outfit for D.S Senanayake, but unfortunately he has to be left out due to the injury. Of course, as the teams have their final huddles and everything set for the kickoff.
Yes, indeed. And DS bench, there's a lot of fresh faces coming to this bench, because Coach Asela will be looking to give experience in the high stake as it can get. The Alas Cup is a big deal for both of these schools. So not any place that these new fresh legs would love to experience this level of rugby, and wearing the first 15 jersey is a huge pride for them. As we will kick off proceedings here at Havelock Park.
Captain.
Both teams ready.
Tatira Pereira with ball in hand, the skipper for D.S Senanayake College, and pretty sure it's his last game as well for this season. Pretty sure as a captain he would want to make it memorable. The whistle is on from the referee. Yes, Pereira puts
and
on
we
a
are
lovely
underway. Good collection there, but good pressure from DS. Now here's the forwards for Anthony's the first touch from Nirmal there. Now here's the number 10 Gunawardana spots a gap. Here's the number 4 Jayatunga there, runs it straight. Here's the forwards again in the thick of it.
Outside.
Gives the ball out. Kick charge down, and here's D.S Senanayake there. Well spotted from D.S. Now D.S with momentum inside the 22. Gives the pass out. Yasada collects it well. Now here's Liara, gives the ball to Inod. Big man runs it straight. Good pressure at rock time from Anthony's as Sanu Pereira goes for a pick and go.
6. Use it.
Now here's the co-vice captain Praveen Lakma goes for a pick and go, but good pressure. Good defense from Anthony's.
Go back. Use it.
DS slowing things down.
Stay.
Taking the ball
Use
forward
it.
steadily. Here's Sanu Pereira. Good pressure there from Anthony's.
Stay.
Liara takes it out, gives it to the skipper Tatira. Now here's Buddhi the Rusiru. Makes it a good tackle.
Stay back.
Here's Liara again. Running to the ball is Inod. Quick ball out of that rock. Praveen Lakma tries to bump off the number 6.
Use it. Play on.
Now here's Dushala Ishmanta. Good pressure from rock time. Hands on the ground is the call from referee. So now DS with the opportunity to get the first points in this encounter, but
only pick the ball.
What will they go for? As they will go for points.
Well, you got to give credit to Mohammad Ishan Mithil, isn't it? He absolutely put pressure on the Ham Pereira for that clearing kick, and he was able to turn over the ball. And from there onwards, good passage of play from D.S Senanayake. Also, the Antonians, the defensive work was absolutely brilliant. It did not, D.S Senanayake did not have the easy hand to go over that white post. Good defensive work from the Antonians, but concedes that penalty, and it will be Buddhi Pereira with the kicking duties to add the 3 points.
Yes, indeed. There was Geetmadi Senanayake there coming into the field with fresh legs and charging that ball. And DS will get the first points in the sheet through Buddhi Durusuru's boot. And now DS with the first say in this encounter, Janidu.
Well, yes, with the first say, the boys from Colombo. Take a look at that penalty which was conceded from the Antonians. Hands in the ruck. You cannot do that. And certainly cost them 3 points. And now the Antonians just got to make sure that they hold their heads up. Yes, Gunawardana with a lovely deep kick into the corner. Just very well. Yes, Pereira now with some open space. Gets into contact. Good pressure coming in from the Antonians. Brilliant work there in the breakdown. But once again, penalty conceded in favor of DS Senanayake.
Yes, indeed. Now DS with the opportunity to get out of their red zone and kick things off smoothly and get their gameplay in rhythm, Janidu.
Yes, absolutely, Mithila. That's a valid point there because they early on in the game they had the opportunity of getting 3 points to their board and they build up their confidence as well. So right now in the red zone, getting the penalty, Tatira doing the right thing, putting it out to touch, gaining around 40 meters, moving forward, and it's that strategical game plays a pivotal role. So it's really important that they just continue this momentum forward.
Yes, indeed. It's the first Rexona line out in this encounter, and by the looks of it, it's not a straight ball coming from Praveen Lakma. Cardinal errors, they had the momentum, they had the opportunity to run their game plan and get things smooth, but Khan error is costing them, and it'll be the first Kawani scrum of the match will go in favor of Anthony's.
Well, we just spoke about momentum, isn't it, Methila? D.S Senanayake had a huge opportunity just to move forward with their game plan, like you mentioned, but just that line-out throw, not going straight, and these are the points where you get your momentum shifted, and the Antonians gets the scrum in favor of them as Anthony's, or rather, Dian Anthony's feeds it out. Yes, Dan Pereira puts up a high hanging up and under. Good chases from the Antonians, good pressure from Gunawardana. Brings down Samit Samarasinghe, I believe. And yes, D.S Senanayake now, Tatira Pereira. They have some space available on the outside. Can D.S go all the way? Beautiful step work there, but Antonian defense drifts right on time. Referee says knock back. Fortunate for D.S. Yes, Pereira now sending it out right. Yes, Buti the Rusuru. Yes, space outside and well. Did it look forward?
For us, it didn't. But it's referee's call there. We really would like to see a replay of that play there. Here's the replay. Dusha gives the ball to Praveen and it slightly is a bit forward as we go for a Kawani scrum in favor of Anthony. So Anthony's with a good opportunity now to score things and get momentum in hand. Here's Dian. Gives the ball to Anthony and here's the play in the corner. Here's Pereira with acres of space. Gives the ball out. Tries to sell a dummy. Should have given the ball there, Janidu. And here's Anthony's now. Rather good turnover from DS. Saw the man isolated and took the advantage of it. Now here's Sanu Pereira. Tries to set a good angle for the kicker. Here's Rusiru. Kicks it with immense pressure on him. Here's Johan with acres of space. Has to give the ball out again. Runs straight rather. Now here's Sharon running it straight into the defense line. Here's Gunawardana. Meets with a good tackle from his opposite number.
First roll away.
The referee did mention there, roll away. And Antonians get the advantage. Will be interesting to see what they're up to. Are they going to go for 3 points? Or are they aiming at a 5 here? Yes, the Pereira with the ball in hand. Well, yes, that previous move, that was absolutely very well executed from the Antonians. But the Pereira had 2 men outside him. It would have been just a short lateral pass. Would have been an Amana Bank try. But nevertheless, yes, interesting move from the Pereira, taking the quick tap. Beautiful running channel there though. Yes, the Antonians now marching forward into the 5-meter line. Massive opportunity here. For a moment I thought the Pereira with the ball in hand, they would opt to go for boot. But here's the Antonian forwards now marching in.
Nanayakara still on the move. A big man to bring down, and here's Anthony's. And that is the first Amana Bank try in this encounter. What a try. Forwards coming into action and no one saw that momentum from that player. Need to see, not sure what the player, who's the player is. But what a try from the Antonian forwards there. And that was created by Nanayakara. What a pick and go drive he had. Almost took 4 defenders from D.S Senanayake, and the player who scored the Amana Bank try took the advantage of it.
Pereira adds the 2 points as well. Brilliant work from the Antonians getting that opportunity. Well, we talk about the momentum shift, isn't it, Methila? DS had the opportunity right inside their half. So take a look at that from the Antonians. Pereira taking the quick tap, sending the ball out, and it was Satila Anuranga who went for that first Amana Bank try. Rather, Sharon Jayatunga, apologies. A bit of a team sheet misconfusion here. But nevertheless, Antonians draws their first blood, 7 points to 3. But I wouldn't say that DS has not played up to their potential. They have been brilliant from the start of this game. So it's going to be an interesting game, isn't it, Medula?
Yes, indeed. Both teams bringing in that heat, Janidu, as we'll go for the restart from ThePapare, as DS will be looking to reply real soon. Good collection there. And here's Anthony's, I believe that was a high shot. And here's Pereira with dancing feet, but they have advantage to their favor. So referee will bring the play back to the last infringement.
Well, yes, that was a high shot. And yet another advantage in favor of the Antonians. Pereira is trying to show some individual brilliance here, but was caught up with 3 defenders on him. Was not an easy task, but of course he knew that the advantage was coming along the team's way. Yes, Pereira now finds some decent touch, and they'll have a Rexona line out in favor of them, and they've just got to make sure that they make things right.
Yes, indeed. DS is doing real well. Just has to be a bit disciplined in terms of defense, Janidu, because they don't have the luxury in this game to cost any cardinal errors and any silly mistakes. They have to play it straight. Both teams, they have to play it really tight. As we'll go for a Rexona line out in favor of St. Anthony's. Nirmal will be in charge of that throwing
Don't close the gap, yellow.
with the throwing duties.
Nirmal Salahava with the ball in hand. In place of luck in Mantilika, a beautiful line out there from the Antonians. Sets the rolling mole. This has been one of the key areas where the Antonians have done brilliantly throughout the season. Yes, sending it out now. Gunawardhana to Kodikara to Habit. Ball available for the Antonians. Yes, Gunawardhana now loses the ball forward. And massive opportunity here for D.S Senanayake College. Right, almost inside the half, and a brilliant point of attack as well.
Yes, indeed. Anthony's had a good passage of attack, but they have to keep the ball tight, not let it loose, and a good defense from DS in the other hand. Now it will be a Kawani scrum in favor of DS, and very interesting to see what the DS line will have in store for this. As we have Coach Sela Desha Priya in your screen.
Set.
Coach Sela Desha Priya will have his last game for D.S Senanayake College, isn't it, Methila? You have been one of his students as well as D.S Senanayake now. Buddhida Rusiru sending it out. Beautiful back move there. Here's Samarasinghe to the speedster. Good cover defense coming in from the Antonians. Johan Gunawardhana. He's a speedster as well, so it's speedster on speedster. Yes, Pereira now sending it out wide. D.S Senanayake. Surprising to see playing out wide today. Yes, Praveen Lakmal has Sujiva in the corner. Good passage of play from D.S Senanayake. Still possession in hand. Yes, Budhidusuru once again. Atira Pereira once again. All 3 paces have been sent to the corner from D.S Senanayake. Beautiful work there. Lovely step in. Needs support. Has the support right on time. Yes, Pereira now to Samarasinghe. Yes, Buddhida Rusiru once again. D.S Senanayake sending it wide. Praveen Lakmal trying to show and dummy in.
Turnover is good. Back to the penalty.
Well, referee says the turnover is good from the Antonians, but he will bring back play for that initial infringement.
Now, Johnny, this is not a tactic we've seen from DS. Playing it out wide, playing it in the 2 corners, and the DS outfit, DS team is doing it brilliantly. They've given a good gameplay and they're doing it on point.
Well, probably the Antonian forwards have been brilliant, Methil, isn't it? In the season, the forwards play has been the turning point for the Antonians. Probably Coach Ashura Desapriya wouldn't want to play a slow game, knowing that the forwards are in a very good condition from the Antonian outfit. So probably wants to play it on a fast pace, sending it out wide. Also, it's, if you look at it, the last 3 phases, it looked like a 7 style to me as well. So these lads have been brilliant in the last year's under-18 sevens tournament. They were the cup runners up, so pretty much using that experience as well. So it's going to be an interesting battle, isn't it? Because Antonians, on the other hand, the forwards unit have been the strength, and D.S Senanayake showing something else today. As we take a look at that
bit of ugly clash there between that was Resandu, I believe, rather Mohammed and Praveen Lakmal there will be substituted as we have fresh legs coming into the field for Anthony's. Dharmadasa, that is who the player on your screen.
Well, seems like a shoulder injury concern, I believe. Seems like he has been taken out. Well, he has to be replaced, or it's the concern. Well, injury protocols are very different compared to back in our days. Every injury has been prioritized now. Back in the days, it was something else, but now the case is different, where especially the injury concerns and of course the concussion concerns the protocols have been very, very strict. So the referees have to move along with that, and
referee making sure. Kudos to the medical staff here putting their shift in. So from the message we just heard, Anthony's will be playing a man down. They will check if Mohammed is well enough to come back in. And till the player is back in the field, they will be playing with 14 men. So now DS inside the 22 with a golden opportunity to reply to that first Amana Bank try from St. Anthony's. Praveen Lakma. Line out is good, and here's the Dons rolling more. But good defense from Anthony's. Still on the move.
Accident offside scrum.
Well. Not something D.S Senanayake would have expected for accidental offside from D.S Senanayake. And the Antonians are pumped up because they know it's turnover ball, and it's just a matter of making sure that the scrum looks good and just clearing things off from the Papare boot.
Yes, indeed. The whole DS forward pack is confused of what the call was, and again, referee will clear things off with the captain saying it was an accidental offside, and it will be a Cavani scrum in favor of St. Anthony's.
Well, the referee just wanted to make sure that the player who left off the field, make sure that the medical staff is having a little bit of a test whether he could continue or will he have to be left out. But the Antonians playing with just 14 men.
8 out.
And the referee still wishes to continue. It will be a Cavani scrum down for the Antonians. But inside the red zone, all these scrum downs can be very dangerous, Methil, isn't it? We saw it in the initial phase as well in the game. The clearance kicks has to be made sure that has been cleared very well, because the pressure from the flankers and the back line is going to come at the Papare for sure.
Yes, indeed. Here's Dian with the feed in. Gives the ball to Dam, who gives the inside pass to his skipper. Sets the first rock, and here's Pereira with a huge touch find. Will take his team out of danger zone.
Well, beautiful kick there from the Papare. It curved in as well, and it was the angle was into perfection. Brings Antonians almost to the 50-meter line, and a good clearance kick and a good relief kick for the Antonians. And D.S Senanayake missed out on the opportunity. They will have to come back and ride over to that whitewash again.
Yes, indeed. Here's Praveen Lakma with the throw-in. Good line out there, and here's Liara gives the inside pass to Kushan Priyala, but spotted well from the Anthonian defense.
Stay. Man, use it.
Here's gives the ball to Praveen Lakmal. He'll bump off two players there still on the feet.
Stay.
Here's Vijay Tilaka. Now
Stay.
DS forwards in action.
First no con.
And my not the sides you want to see, Janidu. They had
Mark
ball in possession and
First net
loses the
for
ball in mid contact. Now Anthony's with a Kawani scrum in favor of them.
Number 8 wala
As we see Mohammed coming in
second in boys.
coming in the field looking good, and he will look to continue playing because you don't want to miss this Alas Cup. Janidu.
Set.
Now Dian with the feed in.
Yes, Dian Anthony sends it out to Mohammad Tabi. Lovely back move once again from the Antonians. Yes, DTV with some space.
Rock.
But brilliant defense work from D.S Senanayake. Yes, the forwards now marching in for the Antonians. Advantage in favor of the Antonians. Anthony's Ryan rather trying to get that ball. Yes, Gunawardena with the boot. Puts it for a back run for Sujiva Kumar. And the referee will bring back play for
offside.
that initial infringement. It was offside from Praveen Lakmal for D.S Senanayake College. And now Antonians with the opportunity. And the umpire will surely look forward to find some good touch.
Yes, indeed, Janidu.
Yellow number 2 offside.
Number 2 offside is the call from referee as Pereira will look to find touch. And what a boot this lad has.
Well, yes, but I would say initial part of the season did not have a good time, but
And
this time
that is the commentator's curse there as Chamit Samarasinga replies with another kick. Here's Pereira again.
No, not support body weight.
Not supporting body weight is the call, and here's Mohammed with the carry.
Release, rock. Stay.
Dian gives the ball out to his forwards. Good carry from Nirmal. Here's the skipper. Vimukti gives the ball out to the speeds in the corner. Resadu Bandara there.
No. Stay back.
Good meters gain from the corner man. Here's Dian again, gives the ball out. Loose pass. But Nirmal does well to collect things.
No, clear
Here's
release. Clear release.
Manage there.
Use it.
Now Antonian forwards. Here's Dian. Gives the ball to Pereira. Kicks it down. Ball is still in play, and here's Samarasinga with some dancing feet, but Gunawardena there does well to bring Banlim into touch.
Well, Gunawardena has been spectacular this season for the Antonians. Take a look at that. Good defensive work. Made sure he got in contact and bundled into touch. And a bit of an argy-bargy as well. He's pumped up as well as the Antonians now have an opportunity. Well, D.S Senanayake on the other hand, they started off the game well, but seems to be losing momentum point to point. And they've got multiple opportunities, but all those opportunities were blown away. And nevertheless, the Antonians are trying to capitalize, but that pressure, that defensive pressure that comes in from DS has been the challenge for the Antonians. So far it's been an interesting game as the Antonians sets the rolling maul, drives forward, trying to build pressure. Here's the Antonian number 6 getting into contact. Ryan trying to get that ball, and turnover ball from DS Senanayake. Chandira Galipitage has to release the ball, but brilliant defensive work from D.S Senanayake.
Yes, good pressure at ruck time from Praveen Lakmal there. So the player isolated and went in for that jackal.
Right. The discipline number 1, na? Right?
Now here's Tathira.
Captain.
Will look to find touch. And does well. Now here is DS with the opportunity, and this is a replay from the last passage of play, and as soon as the player goes down, Lakmal there goes for the jackal and wins it.
Well, Praveen Lakmal, he loves turning over that ball. The body position was absolutely perfect, as he will want to make sure that this line out is perfect, as well as D.S Senanayake sets the rolling maul. They need to drive forward. Good pressure coming in from the Antonian forwards. Well, Praveen Lakmal was isolated but opts to move forward on his own. And now the DS forwards play coming in. Well, it's interesting to see, and turnover ball from the Antonians. Tarusha Manage, beautiful work.
Manage says, not only you can take turnovers, I can do as well, and he goes for that jackal position and wins that turnover. Rather, it was Dian Anthony applying that pressure. We have another player needs concern there. By the looks of it, it's Senanayake.
One minute water break. 1 minute water break.
As referee will call the 1 minute water break here.
One
What a
minute
game
water
it
break.
has been, Johnny, so far. Both teams giving their heart out for this Alice Cup. Especially Anthony's making the trip from the hill country and will look to take this trophy home.
Well, yes, looking back at the season's game between these two teams, Antonians will look as the favourites. Of course, they had the upper hand against D.S Senanayake College in Kandy, but nevertheless, both teams have improved gradually moving forward into the super round, and also with the winding up of the super round, this game is being played for silverware, and the Antonians at the moment looking on top, 7 points to 3, and as the referee whistles back as the water breaks over. Yes, I feel like it's a good move. It's pretty much hot out there, and having a little bit of a hydration break could be something for the boys. We see this in the FIFA World Cup as well, isn't it? And it's been introduced here in the Dialog Schools Rugby League as well.
And have to hand it over to these players playing in this humid weather. It's not the easiest of tasks, and a game like rugby is really a big contact sport, and kudos to these players.
Mark.
Now Anthony's with the Rexona lineup.
Get back. Making the
In the lineouts department, Anthony's has been doing very well.
Time off. Number 1. මම පටන් ගන්න ඕන දීපුවා ස්ටාර්ට් එක දෙනකොට එතන රයිට් ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට ඕනි තැන් වල හිට ගන්න බැල මම මාක් එක දුන්නා මාක් එකේ ඉන්න ඕනේ ක්ලියර් රයිට් මාක්
Next one, a line out for the Antonians. This time, ball going over that lifted player, but D.S Senanayake had the opportunity of collecting it, but unfortunately loses it forward. So once again, opportunity for the Antonians, opportunity to gain some momentum, opportunity to gain some meters, as D.S Senanayake lost it forward.
Isn't it? And here's the replay of it. A little bit overcooked from Nirma, but Senanayake there needs to collect that ball well.
Steady, bot steady.
Now Dian
Steady,
with the feed
steady.
in.
Stop.
Gives it to Gunawardana. Now here's Vimukti. A backdoor pass to Pereira. Now here's the speeds Gunawardena again with space. Still on the move is Gunawardena. Now here's quick ball out to the forwards, running straight but losing the ball in
First
contact.
knock on, second knock on, yellow. Yellow ball.
It's a good momentum build from Johan Gunawardena's break, but again Anthony's has to keep the ball tight and get those faces in, because when you build up faces, the space, the gaps will eventually open up in any defense line. Even if you take New Zealand, if you build on spaces by pace, you will get that spot to attack through.
Well, yes, Methil, I absolutely agree with you. I believe that they have to keep continuing. The consistency will play a huge role, because losing the ball will destroy that momentum as the scrum is in favor of D.S Senanayake. Yes, both the Rusuru now fends off one player, trying to offload it, but brilliant defensive work coming in from the Antonians. D.S Senanayake on the move. Are they going to go for the clearance kick, or rather are they going to run? Yes, long pass from ThePapare. Yes, Brian Lakmal looking for some space. Gets into contact with the Antonian keeper. Good breakdown pressure there from the Antonians, but sealed from D.S Senanayake. Yes, the big lad. Well, he has to be put down. Referee.
No ruck.
Referee says the ruck is formed. Antonians have to release it. Yes, Pereira once again. Quite a loose pass, but good step from Samarasinghe. Has some space. But once again gets into contact.
Now Samit Samarasinghe there. Needed to give the ball out, but good defense from Anthony's to stop the player, and it will be
Mark here, boys.
a scrum in favor of DS. Both teams has the ability to spark things up anywhere, but execution and consistency is the question for both teams in this encounter.
Yes, definitely. Well, it's the consistency that has been the problem for both the teams, Methil, isn't it? Because, like you mentioned, they have the ability of sparking things up, but they've just not been able to continue to do so, because, yes, you get to attack, you build up 2-3 phases, you move forward, but one way or the other, you find some handling error or some turnover. So that has been the concern, or rather the case for both these teams. But if one of them can cut down these errors and come back stronger, by the end of the day, I feel like the team with lesser mistakes will have the opportunity of having their hands on the Alice Cup in the evening.
Yes, indeed. And here's Liara Vikramasinghe, gives the ball to his skipper, looks for his options, runs it straight. Still on the move is Tatira Pereira. Good ball from Liara, but Mobadin Shan there fumbles it.
First knock on, second knock on, no advantage.
Cardinal errors, silly mistakes rather from DS. They had the opportunity, they had numbers and space in the corner, just gotta get the ball through to the corner man. There's a replay of it. If I was Mohammad Inshan, I wouldn't want to watch this replay, Janithu.
Well, yes, things could get a bit emotional looking at that. Of course, none of us would want to cause any errors in terms of losing the ball for our team, but nevertheless, now the Antonians with the Cavani scrum as Dian moves for an 8-9 move, but beautiful inside pass there by Cody Carr, but nevertheless the execution, there was no player from the Antonian backs coming into that. Here's both the Rusuru now with the goose step, looking for some space. He gets through, but defense right on time, but beautiful supporting running as well from Sujiva. And now D.S Senanayake back with possession. Ball available for them. Yes, Praveen Lakmal sends it back to Tatira Pereira.
Number
12. Pereira to Samarasinghe, who can be very dangerous. Yes, beautiful hands from D.S Senanayake. Do they have space? Number 7 gets through. He just has to make sure, but brilliant defense there. Brilliant defense. DS has space available. Samarasinghe trying to go on his own. And now number 6 once again sending it out. Yes, D.S Senanayake. Tatira Pereira gets some space, cuts in. but should have given it out, I feel like. But nevertheless, gets into contact. Brilliant passage of play from D.S Senanayake. Can they go over the whitewash? Yes, Buddhida Rusiru. Straight into the man. Praveen Lakma loses it forward. Very unfortunate as the Antonians continues to play it on. Antonians now with an opportunity. Can they create something here? It's important if they could clear the lines. But here's the big lad now. Marching forward. Antonians. Yes, Dean Anthony's Dan Pereira loses the ball forward. This is what we spoke about. The red zone can always be very dangerous.
My, what a game we've been having. A roller coaster ride so far. Janidu, both teams with mistakes. And talk about the number 7, Geetman Senanayake from DS. What a game he has been having. 3 defense line breaks from Senanayake, and this was the last unfortunate error for Anthony's Pereira there. I think no one would have expected that from an important player like Dan Pereira for Anthony's, as we head into a Cavani scrum in favor of DS.
Well, a couple of replacements coming in for the Antonians, I believe. Referee just wanting to make sure that the replacements are done quickly. I believe it's Alan Fraser.
Number.
And
Number kian.
Mohammad Tanish. Tarusha Marnege
Time on.
says his last save for the day. But he was brilliant in these first 30 minutes for the Antonians.
Set.
Just the Cavani come down now.
Here's Liara now. Praveen Lakmal in the back of it. Breaks off. Goes straight into the Anthony skipper. Good. A break from the lad.
Stay back, stay.
Now here's the DS forwards. But good turnover from Anthony's. Don't know where the DS forwards were in that
Stay back.
moment. But now Anthony's needs to get out of jail here. But knocks the ball. This has been the story for both teams. Errors, and you don't want to play a lot of rugby in your danger zone. As soon as you get the position, they had the opportunity to exceed. But wrong decision there. Going to play inside their own 22.
Well, yes, the Antonians got to think about it, because it's not the first time, but it's the second time there where they caused the same error. First it was off the Emperor's hands, now it was through the forwards, and D.S Senanayake back to back. They've been gifted with opportunities, but in the 9 minutes of the first half, if they can get back to the lead before heading into Lemons, will be a big confidence booster for the boys from Colombo.
Stop, Blue. In.
Here's Praveen Lakma. Runs it straight.
Stay back.
Rusiru comes in for that scrum half position. Now the DS forwards needs to get through this ball. Need to get it to the whitewash, because they've been gifted with 2 opportunities, and ball out of the ruck. Here's Liar, gives the ball again to Praveen Lakma.
Release! No, run! Stay back!
Side is the call. That was not the right thing to do. But now DS will go for points.
Well, Medil, I believe DS was forced to kick right over there, because they've been trying on and on to get through this Antonian defense, but the defense has been absolutely brilliant from the Antonians, and they've tried it on multiple times. I feel like getting these 3 points will be the best decision, as the deficit will cut down just to 1 point. As Buddhida Rusiru, yes, favorable angle right under the post, He's just got to make sure that he bisects it through.
As the crowd goes pin drop silent here at Havelock. And Buddha as well makes this encounter into a 1-point game before Lemons. And what a first half it has been, Janidu. Both teams playing well, and like we said, small errors is the story for both teams.
Well, yes, both teams playing with a lot of heart and with a plan, but it's just that the consistency has not been the best from both teams. As we take a look at the halftime confirmation, just a 1-point lead for the Antonians. That in the dying minute, D.S Senanayake managed to score that penalty. So it's 7 points to 6 here at Havelock Park. Do stay tuned with us, ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, for the second half action.
දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරිකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamari.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Cavani.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Saratona enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Let's KFC.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්. අව්වත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
එයාව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom Perfumed Body Spray.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
අපන මෙතන යන වෙලාවේ අබන්ස් එකට යන්න. අබන්ස් එකෙන් ඕන දෙයක් අද ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අබන්ස් ටිකෙන් ටික pay.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Welcome back to the Havelock Park as we are ready to kick things off in this second half. The first half has been brilliant so far. And here's highlights from that first half. It was the first points for DS, getting the 3-point, and this was the try from Jayatunga. The first Samana Bank try for St. Anthony's. And the second points scored from Buddhita Rusuru will bring the play into just 1 point, and 1 point gap will be really interesting to see what will happen in this second half as we see both teams coming into play. Now referee will give the kick, the ball, and here's Vimukti having a small chat with the referee. A bit of concerns he needs to go through with the referee as Anthony's will be restarting things here for the second half. And a very crucial second half, Janidu, we have in our hands.
Yes, absolutely. A lot to play for in this last 35 for both the teams. As for some players, it will be the last 35 minutes wearing that first 15 jersey for their school. They would want to make sure that it becomes a memorable one, but unfortunately only one team will have that opportunity.
Yes, indeed. Anthony's will kick things off, but DS, in the other hand, will be ready. Referee didn't give the clear yet to start proceedings in this second half. We have a player missing.
Right, wait. Captain.
We have a player missing, I think, for the DS Dons team. And we are on the way. ThePapare collects it well. And finds good touch. Good kick there from ThePapare. Now Anthony's has a Rexona line out in favor of them. The first Rexona line out in this second half.
ThePapare started off well in the second half for his team, leading from the front. And the Antonians will start the second half with the Rexona line out. Well, there's a little bit of a ball matter here. Seems like after ThePapare's clearance kick, the ball has been lost. So new ball has been sent onto the field. Yes, Nirmal Sella have with the Rexona line out. Jumps the number 2, sets the rolling ball. Antonians trying to march forward. Starts off well. Just got to make sure that they keep marching forward. Gain the advantage. Brilliant work from the Antonian forwards. Finally brought down from D.S Senanayake. But Antonians right in their own 22. And now just got to make sure that they cut down the errors compared to the first half. Pretty sure that the coaching staff must have had a word to make sure that you have the ball in your hands, not to lose the ball. The big forwards marching forward. It'll be interesting to see when Dinuka Jayasundar and the rest of the starting forwards will be sent onto the field. But nevertheless, these lads from the start has been absolutely brilliant for the Antonians. Antonians with the move now. still playing those close fringes. Interesting to see. Are they going to march forward with the forwards? Or are they going to use their backs? Referee says use it and play on. And now into the green zone are the Antonians. Yes, Gunawardena to Tanish. Tanish finds some space. Keeps moving Tanish. Good leg drive there. Yes, Pereira now to the big man. Into the contact. Well, penalty conceded from the DS outfit. Will Antonians go for 3 points? Yes, it is. Skipper Kodikar straight away straights his arm into the post.
Johnny, to talk about bringing the momentum in the first few minutes of the second half, Anthony's has done well. They got the position from the line out and they've been attacking with good pace, and then this is the result. They come up with a Alumex penalty to get this 1 point lead and to extend it. So good momentum coming into the second half from Anthony's. DS in the other hand has to get their gameplay going and get things smooth and get position and get that Amala Bank try they've been waiting for.
Pereira has been good with the boot today. Can he add these 3 points, extend the lead for a 4-point deficit? And seems like it's through. Pereira does the job. Antonians now back in a comfortable lead. Not so comfortable, but compared to the game, how the game has been progressed. 10 points to 6. Antonians with the lead.
Yes, indeed, and DS with the restart now needs to get the ball with them and execute their game plan and get the scores in that sheet as we go for a restart from Tatida Pereira's boot. Good high hanging kick from Pereira. Collects it well. Mohammed. Now Anthony's. Here's Dian. Gives the ball out to Gunawardena. And here's Gunawardena again. Goes for contact but loses the ball. Good turnover there from DS. Both teams with this jackal opportunities they've executed really well, and that is a good sight to see in this school level rugby. Here's a replay of it. That was the skipper himself goes for that jackal, and this well.
Put it through. Favorable angle. Will he have the distance? This lad has got a good boot on him. Can he bring back the deficit to 1 point? Well, seems like it has gone astray. Unfortunate, but nevertheless, brilliant attempt. He had the distance. He did have the distance, Methil, isn't it? Just that the direction was not enough to get through that post.
Behind the ball, Blue, behind the ball.
Unfortunate to go in there. And now Pereira
play.
Will kick things off from the 22. Kicks it deep and well collected from Sujiva. Now here's Lakma. A dangerous man with ball in hand. And here's the DS forwards. Running it straight for DS. And here's Buddhu Durusiru. Gives the ball to Samarasinghe. Spotted well there, the player. Now here's Praveen again. He's having a good shift. Sanu, a backdoor pass to his skipper. Puts the fender in. Here's Ravindra gives the ball to the Senanayake, who loses his footing. And loses possession as well. So good phase of attack from DS, and again losing the ball while the momentum is gaining, and very unfortunate to see. Now Pereira with a touch find.
Well, while Pereira was putting on the ball to touch, we saw Dinuka Jayasundara right behind the screens warming up. Pretty sure he would want to have some of these contact as well. A strong ball carrier for the Antonians, who will play his last year as well for his school. Brilliant work there from Galapitagay. Did very well to turn the ball over, and here's Sella have now. The lineouts so far equally, one from both the teams, 4 each, and Sella have would love to make it 5 out of 4 against DS. Yes, the Antonian forwards, beautiful line out there once again, collects it from the number 2. Once again it's that rolling ball, causing trouble for the DS forwards. Antonian still marching forward. Are the Antonian forwards? Well, straight away penalty conceded. The Antonians do not want to rush. Once again opportunity here. Pretty sure that the Emperor will look to find some good touch.
The maul for Anthony's has been a good weapon for them throughout the season, and well in this match as well. They've gained a lot of meters, and once it's in the move, there's no way of stopping it.
Number 4, 12. Number 2, change. Number 4.
As we see Dinuka Jayasundara coming in to the ground, and that will be the game for Sharon Jayatunga in the 4 jumper.
Yes, a couple of replacements coming in there as well for the Antonians. Kumar is sent into the back line, and interesting to see that the skipper Kodikara has been taken out, probably due to a niggle. And here's the line out once again, brilliant from the Antonian forwards, and it's Jayasundara straight away with the first contact of the game. Brilliant move there, but very well spotted as well. DS forwards was putting some good pressure, but nevertheless Antonians changing the direction has helped them to move forward. A good defense there, good tackle, thumping tackle right up, and Jayasundara once again
advantage
with the close fringe. Once again advantage for the Antonians.
Number 5, not Tom.
Interesting to see how they will make use of it. Support arrives on time. Yes, DN to Gunawardena. Gunawardena long pass to Gunawardena. Runs well. That ball has been lost forward.
Back to the penalty.
Yes, referee says first knock on, and he will bring back play for that initial infringement. So the Antonians still have an opportunity, but Johan Gunawardena, massive pace there, massive pace. Just a small space available.
Captain,
take a look at that. Just a small space available, and he was pumping in. Just summarizing well, does very well there to make him lose that ball. But the Antonians had the opportunity of the advantage.
And Johnny, to that pass to the corner man from Gunawardena was a clutch of applause. Skip passing at least three players and getting that pass in correct.
Number 5.
And now Anthony's goes for that quick tap, goes for a maul in the middle, and does not go their way. Not every team can do this tactic. We've seen few teams going and doing this, well as DS as well, and it is very hard to execute it very well.
Well, the thing is, if you are setting up the rolling ball before you transfer that ball, the opposition team has to get in contact. But the Antonians were not aware about it, but brilliant from DS lads. They knew about the rule, and they did it very well. And now they will have a command scrum in favor of them. And I'm pretty sure Pereira would. He has been running in the red zone in the first half. Probably he would opt to run, or he would opt to go for his boot.
Now here's Tatira Pereira, kicks it out deep and good touch find there. A very good kick that was from Pereira to get his team out of danger zone.
Okay, please.
Now Rexona line out in favor of St. Anthony's. Nirmal will take the throwing duties as he's done well so far.
Two, yellow.
Four-man line out for St. Anthony's. Done well. And here's the rolling more for St. Anthony's. Kalapitiage breaks off and gains good meters for his team.
Back.
And here's Jayasundara with his first few touches in this encounter.
Rock, stay back.
Now Anthony's good forward play there.
Go.
Here's Kalapitiage again going into action.
Stay back.
Quick ball out of the ruck.
No, roll away.
And what a good tackle from the skipper. And
Stay back.
here's Netsara.
Play on.
Gains meters for his team
Yellow back.
as crowd gets behind this Anthonian outfit.
No, Rock.
Mohamed
Stay.
made with a good tackle and a quick pick and go from the forwards.
First roll away.
Now advantage in favor of them.
First roll away.
What will St. Anthony's do? They'll be knocking in this DS door in that 22 for a while now. They have to either go for points and do the best thing that will benefit them as they go for a quick tap through the hands of Netsara. Referee loses his patience. And that is the first yellow card of this encounter. Inod Temel will go to the naughty chair for 10 minutes. Now DS with one man down. Here's Dinuka Jayasundara. And turnover is good. Good defense from there. Mohamed Inchan gets that most crucial turnover. Gets his team out of danger. Here's a replay of it.
Passe. Irem passe.
That's a replay of the yellow card. Temel, they are not rolling over.
දාන්න පුළුවන් රිලීස් එකත් එක්ක එන්නේ.
Good touch finder. Right outside their 22.
Time off.
Things are getting heated up here, Janitu. Crowds getting behind the teams and both teams coming in to play. We have fresh legs coming from the benches and this will be a very, very, very close game.
Well, I believe that the Antonians should have opted to go for the 3 points, isn't it, Matilda? Because both these teams have not been able to find a lot of momentum. We've seen that from the beginning of the game. They're anyway 4 points ahead. And if they could have added 3 more points, because it was right under the post, favourable angle for Pereira. But the Antonians opt to go for that 7 points. And they just blown away that opportunity. And on the other hand, brilliant comeback work from DS. They were right down to 14 men, and straight after that, straight away a brilliant turnover. And this is what these kind of games bring you, the heat and making the right decisions at the right time.
Number 16,
and D.S Senanayake now with an opportunity to create something.
Yes, indeed.
That's Eliaden. Yan Eliaden, Araden.
Yes, we have a few changes and we have Gimnath coming in to the game for DS, and that will be the shift for Mohamed Inchan. He has done well, got 2 turnovers for his team in the most important times. Good line out for DS. Now here's Rusiru gives the ball to Ravindra. Here's Samarasinghe, and here's the dangerous man in the corner, D.S Senanayake,
Stay back.
who's played well. Here's Sanu Pereira with space now.
No, go away.
Here's Liara opting to go from the short side, and here's Senanayake again. Here's the Dons forwards evading their first tackler.
Turnover was good. Penalty.
Turnover is good, but referee will bring the play back to that advantage.
Offside.
Here's the replay. Good turnover, but referee will bring the play back to that advantage as Tatira Pereira will go for a good touch finder, bringing his team inside St. Anthony's half. DS has to attack now and keep ball with them, because if they want to take and keep the Alice Cup in Colombo, as Praveen will go for a throw, and here's the Dons rolling maul. We haven't seen much of this maul, but now here's the Dons rolling maul in action. Praveen Lakmal in the back of it, still on the move, still going, and I believe that is accident offside. This has been happening throughout the match for DS, and here's a replay of it. They break the first line of defense, and referee
Time off.
not sure that was the right call. That seemed like the maul was going, and was a side entry, but end of the day it's the man in the middle's decision.
Now the Antonians with the opportunity to get out of the red zone. Vitanage has got his opportunity. Binara Vitanage feeds the scrum. Sends it to Gunawardena. Gunawardena short ball to the first center. Lovely wraparound pass there. Here's Pereira. Pereira once again should have given it out, but offloads it to Johan Gunawardena. Well, a bit of a contest there. Yes, Ravishka Gunawardena isolated, but advantage in favor of the Antonians. But is the advantage was for that brutal contact. I believe it was Samarasinghe from DS, and the referee wanted to have a word with the assistant referee.
No. Just to play without the ball. Just to play. Number 13. Number 13. Number 13. Number 13. Right, Buddha. දැන් මේක දිගින් දිගටම ගියොත් ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙනවා. Right? ඒ හින්දා ඒක 0 කරන්න. Right? Thank you, sir.
Well, fortunate there. Just a warning. He did not go for his pocket. Take a look at that. I believe it was Johan Gunawardena who was trying to pump his legs, who was trying to move forward, but there you go. Well, I believe he was aiming at the ball, but it did get contact with the player, so a little bit of a warning. So I believe it's a good call from the referee Mithil, because he did not go for his pocket because the player was aiming at the ball.
Yes, indeed, it wasn't intentional. He's aiming for that ball, and a good spot there from the AR and the referee there. As we go for a Rexona line out in favor of Anthony's.
Our bowler.
52 minutes down in the clock. Still Antonians with the 4-point lead. Around 18 minutes left according to our clock, and the game has been always gone down to the wire. It has been close. The first time these two teams met, it was a close game as well, as the Antonians sets the rolling maul once again. And there you go, marching forward but loses the foot.
Balls available.
And now the
Unfortunate
Antonians.
there for Anthony's as we go to the line. Here's Pereira with the ball in hand, gives the ball out to Gunawardana in the corner. Still on the move is Gunawardana. Good cover defense from DS there. As Habit tries to take play. Now Gunawardana going backwards. Here's new fresh legs in the field. And good pressure at rock time. And DS manages to get that position in the most important time. When it's not looking good for them, they somehow clutch the turnover and get the position in their hand.
Well, yes, it's not the first time as well. It's been multiple times, but Tatira Pereira this time has kicked it in as Dan Pereira collects it well. Yes, Vitanage with the goose step. Vitanage, a lovely pass there as the Antonians once again with possession. Now once again with the opportunity, Vitanage opts to go on his own.
No.
Luckily for him, support arrives on time, and here's the breakdown pressure coming in from D.S Senanayake. Gunawardana to Fraser to Sellahave looking for options, offloads it to the right flank, and here's Gunawardana once again, tries to cut back in, still on the move is Rohan Gunawardana.
Stay back.
Beautiful work from the Antonian side. Here's the big prop forward, opting to go from the short side, still on his feet. Antonians once again marches into their green zone, but just got to make sure that they cut down their errors. Yes, Vitanage once again finds some little space. Once again penalty conceded in favor of D.S Senanayake College.
Time off.
Good momentum there from Anthony's, and here's a replay of it. Vitanage tries to go himself, snipes through the defense, but good defense from DS.
Time on.
Not exactly sure what happened there, but will be a penalty in favor of DS as Tatira Pereira goes for his boot, finds touch. Now DS with the opportunity to attack. We haven't seen DS attack much in this second half, Janidu. It's been them defending against this St. Anthony's outfit. So they have to get things back in track for them. They set them all up. Good defense, but there was a leg lifted. Advantage in favor of DS.
Number one. Man.
Good spot there from
Number one.
the referee.
Man lifted.
Well, yes, it was clearly coming from the sides, isn't it, Methila? He shouldn't have done that. Is the prop forward for the Antonians. Very unnecessary there. You know you're on momentum, you know the team's on the right track, just not being able to finish and just conceding unnecessary penalties won't work anything in favor of the Antonians as Pereira puts on a lovely kick to bring D.S Senanayake into their half.
DS getting closer by closer with penalties, and they are entering Anthony's half. What will they do?
Penalties already. Control.
DS again with the opportunity to attack through this line out as they go for a full man line out, Janidu. And I sense them all coming our way. We haven't seen much of this Don's rolling mall as well. And there will be contact when man is on air. Nets are done well coming from the bench, but need to have his patience. Like I said, penalty to penalty, DS is getting closer to that whitewash, Janidu. Is the third one. And they'll come even more closer, coming into that 22 of Anthony's. That's a clear view of the last infringement there.
Time off.
Now DS has to score here, and Anthony's will be looking to defend their heart out. Referee stops play to a confusion. As we have Senanayake coming into the play. Time on, says the referee, and here's DS with a crucial line out. Does well, and here's the Dons rolling maul. Praveen Lakmal in the back of it. 7 offside, and here's DS with the advantage. They need to score here, Janidu, but good maul defense from Anthony's. Here's ThePapare, goes himself, still on the move. Few inches short from that whitewash as Buddhidurusiru tries to take play by himself. Now here's Sanu Pereira, who does well in that contact, but good pressure at ruck time, but they have the advantage, so referee will bring the play back.
Yes, pretty sure D.S Senanayake has two options, and yes, they opt to go for that
Number 7,
in the left corner. Pretty sure ThePapare just want to put on a little ding, set that rolling maul once again, and put back pressure on the Antonian forwards.
Few penalties back to back from Anthony's, and they have to be really giving attention into defense and making sure their discipline is on point, and because if they are in that 22, anything could happen.
Well, Mattila, looking back at the season, if you look at the Antonian outfit, it's in the dying minutes where they have always lost the momentum. So these 10 minutes are going to be crucial. Can we see an improvement from the Antonians, or are they going to remain in the same path as the D.S Senanayake forwards marching in? Praveen Lakmal being brought back. Good defense from the Antonians. DS will surely use the big forwards, playing those close fringes. Good line defense from the Antonian. Here's sending it out to ThePapare. Inches short of that whitewash. He almost had it for a moment. I thought he went over. But good defense being brought in from the Antonians. Is absolutely spectacular work from the Antonians. Can D.S Senanayake get that 1 point lead? And yes, their touchdown. That's the try. That's the Amana Bank try. D.S Senanayake was looking for a long time, and that will rise up their score 11 points to 10. It's the man who went to the sin bin, and he has replied back with a comeback.
Yes, indeed. What a try from Temel there. He did the same in the 9 minutes of the last time they met at Trinity Grounds, and he does the same here at Colombo. What a try. They've been waiting for this moment for a while, Janidu. They've been attacking, and finally they get the Amana Bank try. The first Amana Bank try of the match for DS, and Temel there. Look at the angle he's running. This angle right here.
Brilliant body positioning as well. There you go. Right off that line. Beautiful work. Just the conversion from Buddhidurusiru. And that's through as well. Brilliant stuff from D.S Senanayake. Showing now when it mattered the most. So it's 13 points to 10. Just a 3-point deficit. Can the Antonians bounce back? That's the question. Most of the games the dying minutes, they have not been able to keep their momentum on. Always the game and the momentum has shifted down. It's interesting to see, can we see a comeback from the Antonians, or will D.S Senanayake bounce back with a win, because they have lost the first game against the Antonians. So 2 tables are open here to be turned down.
Yes, indeed. As well as DS, they have to keep things very tight and play the game safe as they can, because they are in the lead. They don't want to lose it. And Anthony's will look every option to get this lead back. As we go for a Rexona line out in favor of St. Anthony's.
Get back.
DS defense needs to be very careful here, and here's the rolling maul. Good defense there from DS, but here's the new man in the field. Goes for a good tackle. What defense! Very good defense from ThePapare there. Now Anthony gives the ball out. Here's Gunawardana to the hands of Habet, and here's the corner man. Gunawardana gives a good offload to Habet. Now Anthony is in the corner. Sen gives play, and here's Vitanage, gives the ball to the number 20. And here's Dinuka Jayasundara. Good quick ball there. Loses ball, and here's Satila Rumet with the advantage. Liara Vikramasinghe puts a kick in. Pereira, good defense there from Samarasinghe, getting his opposite number. Now he is in the corner. Gunawardana. Joshua Gunawardana in the corner. Good meters gain from him.
First time.
But ripped away is the ball. But bundles into touch. What a game.
Well, I would say it's a brilliant passage of play from both the teams. Right back and forth. Absolutely brilliant. D.S Senanayake turning that ball over and kicking it back, and the Emperor collected it, sent it wide out, and Joshua Gunawardana, a brilliant run in that corner, and he was isolated. Buddhita Rusuru turned that ball over again, and he was bundled down to touch. So it's been brilliant, and it's the dying minutes of this game. It's going to be important and a very, very interesting game. Take a look at that from Joshua Gunawardana. Beautiful work there, pumping off his legs in these dying minutes. Not an easy task. And Buddhita Rusuru stalled that ball because he saw he was clearly isolated. And it has been absolutely brilliant. Now Antonians with an opportunity sets the rolling maul. Good defense from D.S Senanayake, but gets out of that maul. Still on the feet. Well, seems like it will be turned over. Yes, it is. Brilliant work. Quick tap taken from Buddhita Rusuru. Will he have the gas enough? Gets into contact. Brilliant defense, right on time, and the ball has been lost forward, but brilliant work from Buddhita Rusuru, because he did manage to bring his team forward, and the Antonians now will have to march in 50 meters if they are to score something.
Yes, indeed. Here's a replay of it. Buddhita Rusuru spots the gap, takes the quick tap, and support does come right on time, but too late
25
in the referee's eyes, and now Anthony's with the Kawani scrum. You can see how much this IS Cup means to these both teams. They've been giving their utmost best in this last few minutes of this encounter.
Well, the Antonians got to make sure that they have no room for error, because it's the 9 minutes. If they gift anything away, for sure the Alice Cup is going to be in the hands of D.S Senanayake.
Steady.
Now with the feed-in. Feed-in's good. Yes, Vitanage. Now to Gunawardana. Gunawardana once again the wraparound pass. Yes, Dan Pereira. To Jan Gunawardhan in the corner. Brings him down. Referee says no hands, ruck set. And now Antonians with possession. They've got to make sure they create something here. And the Antonians add something. Yes, Sella have to Gunawardhan. Not the best of passes. And Tamil Samarasinghe picks it up.
Rather, Yasudha Ravindra, he has all the time to go score this. What a try from Yasudha Ravindra. What a player he has been in throughout this season. What an absolute beauty of a try. Very unfortunate. St. Anthony's player dropping, knocking on the ball, but Ravindra they are taking that into his advantage, collecting the ball cleanly and dots down right underneath the post.
Well, yes, we did speak about this, Mithila, isn't it? Antonians have always lost momentum in the dying minutes of the game, and now it's definitely going to be a 10-point deficit, and I believe there is no hope for the Antonians. Even if they score a converted try, still it's going to be a difficult one. As D.S Senanayake marches on with the lead, 20 points to 10. Antonians once again back to back doing the same mistake, and big scenes here at Havelock Park, and I'm pretty sure it's the last couple of minutes of the game, and D.S Senanayake will have a comfortable win. But take a look at that straight away, Joshua Gunawardhan. It was the player who made a huge impact in the previous passage of play, but brilliant game awareness, saw that loose ball, picked it up. There was absolutely no one in front of him. And an easy under the post try with the fancy dive in Methil. He knows how much that try means to him, because he knew that's the game changer.
Yes, indeed. And in this last 2 minutes, we have a big important decision in our hands. The Swiss Tech player of the match, Janidu. Any suggestions so far?
Well, I believe Tatira Pereira has had a good game. He has controlled the game very well. I believe his clearance kicks and the touch finders, and overall as the skipper as well, he has led the game to the front. And
defense, Janidu, he's been putting a shift when it comes to defense as well. We've never seen this so far throughout the season, but he's making tackles today. But what a good collection there from Gunawardhan, from the kickoff itself. And now Anthony's with ball in hand. Now Dinuka Jayawardhan, rather Dinuka Jayasundara knocks it. My. Unfortunate as they get momentum, does well from the kickoff itself. But Anthony's player, the number 20 there, knocks it on.
Number 11 off.
We have fresh legs coming into the pitch. We have Fernando.
Bleeding.
Player being sent off for a bleeding injury.
Bleeding neck and Anthony's.
What a game it has been, Johnny. The game has us on our feet. It's been that great.
Well, if we look at it in a neutral perspective, Methila, the game has been absolutely brilliant. Amidst whoever wins, a game of rugby that brought down to the wire, the intense, and till the last moment. Even for us at the Combox, we are having a pretty hard time.
A roller coaster ride it was, Janidu. Now DS with the Cavani scrum, a very important scrum in this encounter. They have the ball in favor of them. They have to exceed and exceed well.
Time on.
St. Anthony's will give everything they have to apply pressure.
Set. Steady, boss.
Here's Tatira Pereira. Kicks it out. Kicks it out in pressure.
Last play.
Still inside the 22, and referee calls last play.
Well, it's the last play. Antonians have no hopes of winning the game. But can they go for a consolation try? It's a line out. It's a strength. The forwards will surely look to march on with setting a rolling maul. But overall, it has been an absolute brilliant game. Johan Gunawardena has been taken out. He's having a niggle. He's struggling with his leg. But what a player. What a player who can play next year as well, and most probably the leader as well for the Antonians. He will look to make sure that he have a great season next year.
Time on.
It's all about this game that comes down to the wire. As we can see, the Antonians disappointed at its best. But can they come back? Can they go for that consolation try? Sets the rolling maul. Are the Antonians? Good pressure coming in from D.S Senanayake. Breaks out is the lock forward. Now Antonians, if they have to score something, they have to make sure that there's no room for error. Advantage in favor of the Antonians. Here's Vitanage, seeks through that little space, almost into the 5 meter. Luka Jayasundara slamming off one defender. Now into the 5 meter. Are the Antonians? Vitanage to Galapitage, just inches short. Can Antonians do something here? Can they go for the consolation? Amana Bank
Turnover is good. Back to the penalty.
Well, yes, the referee says that the turnover is good. But back to the penalty. Antonians still with an opportunity. Still with an opportunity.
I'd say what Anthony should do is go for that touch, put them all, but they go for the quick tap. As Dinuka Jayasundara is covered with DS defense.
Yes.
Now Anthony is in this last 9 minutes. Goes for a pick and go through the hands of Netsara, and here's good defense from DS.
Stay back, yellow. Use it.
Again, Jayasundara gives the ball out to Habit there.
Stay back.
Again,
stay back.
The Antonian forwards, and here's Netsara with change of directions.
No.
Here's Jayasundara, but Jayasundara spotted well.
Stay back.
They have to take this ball out, Janidu. But advantage in favor of them. Good defense there.
Number 2, offside.
Offside is the call. And goes for a quick tap again. Jayasundara. It is clean from our end. But try is not awarded yet, as referee will check with his AR.
Right, grounding okay.
The grounding is okay.
Please check the grounding.
As they will go for TMO.
Condition is a try. Please check the grounding.
From our point of view, Janidu, it was clear grounding, and Dinuka Jayasundara did score that Amana Bank try, but
TMO. Ground is okay. Thank you.
Yes, I believe the referee got to witness what he wanted, and surely love out the try. A consolation try for the Antonians. 5 points, and with the conversion to come, Will they opt to go for the conversion? Seems like
The referee did say last move, and I believe after this conversion the match will end.
well, yes, I believe that the Antonians, if they wanted to come back, they should have straight away gone for the kickoff. But most probably with this conversion, it could be the final whistle as the Papare, lots of DS players rallying in that line to put pressure on him. My goodness. Can the Papare get it through with
the
this
whole
pressure?
team waiting to charge as the Papare puts it right a bit to the right, and that is full time for the second time. DS has won the Alas Trophy. What a game it has been, and Anthony's coming all the way from Kandy, given it the utmost best showcase, brilliant rugby here at Havelock Park. But DS does well to get that victory and get that brilliant clutch of a try in the last 10 minutes and sealing the deal here at Havelock Park.
Well, the Antonians had the say in Kandy, and D.S Senanayake has the say in Colombo. So it's been a brilliant comeback, but nevertheless, the D.S Senanayake lost that first game in the league. This game and this comeback will matter to them to a lot, because some of the players will play their last game, and of course that silverware, which is very honorable for both these teams, and D.S Senanayake gets to touch their hands in that silverware. If you look at the Antonians, emotional faces rallying around, but yes, not the best of season that they would have expected for. Same goes with D.S Senanayake, but it all comes down to this final game where you want to make sure that you end the season on a high note. D.S Senanayake has done that, but it will be a disappointing season for the Antonians.
Yes, indeed, the man on your screen, Asala Deshapriya, it will be his last match, and the DS lads didn't want to send him with the empty hand. They wanted to send him with the Alas Trophy in his title, and DS has done well. What a game it has been. Anthony's, in the other hand, gave a good game with brilliant rugby. Again, both teams with cardinal errors, and like I said, we don't have the luxury to cause those cardinal errors, and that is the game here at Havelock Park.
As the D.S Senanayake celebrates the victory and making sure that the sportsmanship is followed right after the game. The Antonian coaching staff, the Antonian players and D.S Senanayake players congratulating each other. This is one factor of point when it comes to these friendly rivalries, isn't it, Methila? The friendship that's built along when it comes to these silverwares. And D.S Senanayake will be a celebration day. Not so sure what the Antonians will have up for the evening.
That is the full-time confirmation here at Havelock Park. DS 20-15 is getting that victory and winning that Others Cup for the second time in a row. Here's a few highlights from the second half. You can see how well the Anthony's forwards played their game. And Dan Pereira has been in the thick of everything. Janidu. And that was a fumble from Joshua. And Rasada Ravendra there. Look at the pace on that lad. Goes all the way and dots down right underneath that post.
Well, the key stats of the Alice Cup 2026 between D.S Senanayake versus St. Anthony's. Game was played at Havelock Park. D.S Senanayake hosted St. Anthony's and 20 points to 15 points. D.S Senanayake had the say. And if you look at the stats, 2 tries each from D.S Senanayake and St. Anthony's. D.S Senanayake just 2 conversions and 2 penalties from Antonians. D.S Senanayake 1 conversion and 1 penalty from the Antonians. And Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, ThePapare, the skipper for D.S Senanayake. So we'll be heading for a commercial break. Do stay tuned with us for the closing ceremony.
Built to withstand every season. Modern designs, elegant finishes, made to match your style. Alumex handrails.
සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීවනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
That was summer refresh when the train gotta go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak. Cavani.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Let's KFC.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh. උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Higher inverter air conditioner. Be chilled in any heat moment.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes to fresh. Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
මවනා ඔබටයි
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Higher inverter refrigerators. What a spectacular catch.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Built to withstand every season. Modern designs, elegant finishes, made to match your style. Alumex handrails.
වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට සුවිශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්. Cavani.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamari.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh. උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Higher inverter air conditioner. Be chilled in any heat moment.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes to fresh.
Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එයාව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට ගෝ.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට්නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සිහින විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Welcome back to Havelock Park as we witnessed one of the greatest matches between St. Anthony's and DS. And the presentation is ready as we'll go into grounds and we'll check how the presentation will go.
Everyone, the dust has settled. The battle's been fought, and now it's time to crown the deserving. As you all witnessed today, it was a very fierce fight between the Eagles and the Lions. Who were so hungry for the win. But standing tall once again, it's the Senanayakians, the two-time champs of the Alas Trophy, showed that everyone that it's not easy to take the trophy away from Kubikale. With the blow of the finals, Senanayakians champs him. First of all, to award the trophy for under 16 Vikramaratna Trophy, I invite on stage guest of honor Madhura Vikramaratnaya, Deputy Principal of D.S Senanayake College, Hashantilakaratna Sir, President of St. Anthony's College Rugby Committee, Mr. Mohammad Altaf, former President of D.S Senanayake College Rugby Development Foundation, Sapat Abesekaraya, and Secretary of D.S Senanayake College School Development Society, Mr. Priyantha Sahabandu, onto stage. Also, I would like to invite the OBA President of D.S Senanayake College, Lasantha Vitaranaya, onto stage. And the winners of under 16 Vikramaratna Trophy is St. Anthony's College, Kandy. And now, it's time to recognize a performance that stood above the rest today. Despite facing so many challenges along the way, this player refused to let him hold back, giving his absolute best out there on the field for his team. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the player of the match, D.S Senanayake of D.S Senanayake College. And to present the award, I invite on stage the guest of honor, Sambat Abesakaraya, onto stage. Now, to finally crown the champions of today's main event, the Dialog Cup. For the second time, this team has won the championship. First of all, to present the awards, I invite on stage chief guest of today's event, Harshala Saya, Deputy Principal of D.S Senanayake College, Hasani Fernando Madam, Deputy Principal of St. Anthony's College, Mr. Priyantha Vijayakon, President of Rugby Development Foundation of D.S Senanayake College, Riyaz Sanganiaya, Prefect of Games, Vasanta Kalikatwa sir, Master in Charge of Rugby of D.S Senanayake College, Muhammad Hasim sir, Master in Charge of Rugby of St. Anthony's College, Mr. Vijayanta Kumara, onto stage. And now, the runners-up of Dialog Cup 2026 is St. Anthony's College, Kandy. Next, I invite on stage the guest of honor, Madhur Vikramatnaya, and guest of honor, Sambat Abesakaraya, onto stage. And the School Development Society Secretary, Mr. Priyantha Sahabandhu. Also, we invite the OBA President of D.S Senanayake College, Lasantha Vitaranaya, onto stage. Also, we invite on the stage the Rugby Development Foundation President of St. Anthony's College, Mr. Altaf, onto stage. And the champions of Dialog Trophy 2026 is D.S Senanayake College, Colombo! To present the trophy, I'm not on stage. Former captain of D.S Senanayake College first 15's team, Ladies and gentlemen, once again give it up for the reigning champions, the 2 times winners of the Alice Trophy, D.S Senanayake College first 15 team. Once again, we would like to invite the captain of 415's team of D.S Senanayake College, ThePapare, out to the stage to get their trophy. Along with him, the vice captain of D.S Senanayake College 415's team, Praveen Lakmal, and Chamit Saviravira.
And that is the champions of the Alice Cup for 2026, the second Alice Cup. And what a roller coaster ride it has been. In last year at Nidavela they got the first Alice Cup, and here's the second team lifting this Alice Cup. There you go, the champions for this Alice Cup 2026. What a game it has been, and the crowd still waiting, and here's to many more Alice Cups to come. And here's the key stats of this match: 2 tries both, and 2 conversions and 2 penalties. The penalty, 1 penalty and the 1 conversion got the game for DS, and the Swiss Tech player of the match, Satira Pereira. And that's the game for the second Alice Cup. What a match it has been. And in that note, we'll be heading off, and have yourselves a good night.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.